Hey, it's 4960 here, doing another Overwatch video. So on this match, or on this kind of run recently, I've been doing a lot of DPS. So I'm gonna go over this one, which I think did I can't remember exactly, but I think it did a good job of
ready for battle.
doing that role, if I say so myself. So we're on offense. I'm with my brother right now. I think we went 9-3 that day. No, 9-12.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
12-3. I don't know, some nonsense like that. we had a good win streak. For sure, at some point we were 8-0. I remember that very specifically. But anyways, okay. So my brother goes healer. May.
5, 4, 3.
So the reason I've been liking May a lot is because she gets such good wall value. Like, oh my god.
1.
It requires a lot of like realization of the flow of battle to use
Attackers
May. And a lot of the other DPS don't necessarily require that.
A.
For sure, it helps, of course, for every character. But May, I think, is one of the more thoughtful characters, and which is why I kind of like her a bit more. I think she's a little less mechanical and more, strategy based. So I'm going in right here, right away. I get a wall on this Zarya, and oh man, it's not even a perfect wall. But it's enough that no one tries to come contest it. There are other ones back. There are other tanks back here. That kind of devalues my video right here. Either way, even if their tank was right here, it would have been risky for them to come in here. They got their Reaper up here. That's an okay position for Reaper, but we pretty much just wrecked the Zarya here. Bro, did you do that, boop?
Pick it up! Barrier activated.
Oh, you didn't do it. Okay, you're good. He does catch the hole I had in the wall, but I freeze her, so like that doesn't even matter. And actually, it ends up backfiring because the healers just kind of try to back her up, and they end up in this corner over here. Ryan notices that. He's like, so man, that hole ends up backfiring against them. But this time their DPS haven't really done anything. Go back up to Ryan. This is such a good time, man. Like, even if our DPSs die or lose the engagements, like, we're still in a good place. But it helps even more because, Reaper's running away. He's low health. Wait, I'm a DPSer? Idiot. Winston dives in way too late, dude. But that's already pretty much engagement. As soon as I take out that tank, and Ryan takes out that brig, that's already point. Unless they have an ult to back it up. You almost let our Ryan die there, bro. Although it was pretty low risk, so that's okay.
Check this out.
Yeah, it's okay. That's good. Nice. Reaper? Oh, no, yeah, Reaper. I'm gonna actually bust a sleep on excellent. Other DPS. Yeah, see, it really didn't matter if our other DPS died or not, because we just got so much value out of that first push.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Ryan just kind of like leaves everyone like an idiot.
Such potential.
Oh, I trapped a Zarya again. It's not a good trap, but sometimes it's enough. No, that's how she just like stops, like, and she gives up. She's like, fuck, I'm gonna get wrecked again. Even though in reality, she was pretty much safe already. It's that's psychological damage right there that killed her early. And yeah, she gets busted right away. Oh man, Genji looks like he's doing some kind of cool trick. Anyway. Where'd you go, bro? God damn it. Bro. Oh, you're right behind me. Dang, I didn't even notice that. That's sneaky. Yeah, you backing up on that kill, I noticed that. Torb goes down. Torb turret goes down. Ryan pushes in. Good. I busted ult early, but I've run into the occasion where, like, if I bust ult too late, it also backfires. So I was like, ah, screw it. Fuck mercy. He kind of gets just taken away. Oh, if only Anna had slept them, dude. That would have been perfect. Genji v Reaper. Nice, nice. This is a beneficial matchup because they get more value. They get more value by holding the point. So if this same matchup occurred over here, it'd be more value for them because they're holding the point for longer. They're on defense.
Maximum.
So we get the benefit when it's off the point. Assuming the Reaper and Genji have the same amount of value as characters, you know. Ryan hunts down the Torb. Trying to freeze him. So for that engagement, I kind of want to look at the key points there. Let's see. So we get that early pop on Zarya. That helps a lot. We popped both healers. So again, Brig kind of tries to save Zarya, and she overcommits and dies. Their other tank also isn't engaged. So between the other so yeah, the other tank really messes up. I do a good job of taking out Zarya. Taking out Zarya by herself wasn't necessarily enough. It's that we also popped the killers, which just like tremendously win the match in our favor.
Ready for battle. 3, 2, 1. Attackers
Now we're on
incoming.
defense. I switch Sym. So unfortunately, Sym is a little less big brain when she's on defense, but she gets a lot of value. You know, her turret helps people get back. Her teleporter like helps get people back quicker, and her turrets are just such a good defensive mechanism. Um, and her whenever she's going up against like shield heroes like Ryan, like she gets a lot of value. So if you're ever struggling against shields as DPS, you know, Sym is a good option. Especially if it's like a close range fight. Okay. We got a Doomfist up here. Zarya's up here for whatever reason. I'm trying to scope out the battle, I suppose, or something.
Clearing the
Getting
area.
some long range shots in. It's kind of just a weird spot for her. Like, well, whatever. So as Sym, I'm comfortable with people kind of falling back, coming inside. I want people to come inside. Because I start getting value when they do. I also know, despite both our tanks being here, that even if they push full, like if they just rush us, we're gonna get wrecked. Unless I keep my distance just a bit back. If I'm too close, I'm easy value for them to charge in. So both me and Ryan are being cautious. And they're still kind of cautious. They don't know our other DPS is back here. For all they know, our DPS is back here, ready for them to push. So that's why they're cautious at the same time. It's that information that really makes a difference here. So we get an early pop. That helps out.
Do I have your attention yet?
I'm getting some. This is actually not such a bad spot. Like, it's not terrible. It's not good for Zarya because like she needs her bubble to get value, but like her self bubble, so she needs to be in the front. But whatever. Farrah comes around, starts hitting our Ana. Oh no, that's daughter hunting mother. Oh jeez. Heals herself. That's a good option. That's a good idea. Yeah, at this point, all Ana could do is hide. Unless you're like a pro Ana and you could take out a Pharaoh. Yeah, see? Right here, my beam is strong. I'm chasing. I'm hungry. Their Ryan was so close to being dead right here. If Doomfist would sort of punched them with his normal melee, he would have killed him. So I give up because Zarya's starting to hunt me down. And then Zarya starts losing a lot of health really quickly. Man, my beam is longer than hers. That's interesting. Or maybe it's just hitting... Oh yeah, never mind. It was just hitting Doomfist. Or it's probably about the same length. Actually, hers is probably a little bit longer. I don't know. Your healers do a good job at staying alive. That's excellent. I pushed too hard here. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, her beam is longer than mine. Damn. I didn't know that. Now I know. Oh, she's so close, dude. This upsets me. Um, Notice how half our team has to fall back for the Pharah. Just that one measly DPS. Um, when we pretty much take out both their tanks and we don't get the backup we need. Like if one of our tanks or one of our healers would have been with us, we would have killed them. Um, but the Pharah just distracts way too much. By the time our tanks free us this situation, and
Splendid.
it's too late. Both DPS go down because we didn't have backup from the front.
Do I have your attention yet?
So after, okay, so this always kind of gets me upset. After spending all that time looking at the Pharah and getting distracted by her, no one even takes her out. It's not. I mean, it's not really. No one here is really capable of taking her out that well. Um, Lucio can pressure her, sure. Um, Only if Ana's good can she do anything. Which at this rank, I don't expect it. Zarya is probably the best option. Um, but yeah, nothing really gets done about her, and she just gets value from the back. So again, as a healer, you have to go back and pay attention to her. Like that's why in the upper ranks, like all of you already know all this information that I'm saying. They're like, okay, that's not my job. Ana will take care of her, Lucio or Zarya. One of you guys will take care of her, and Ryan doesn't have to like look and expend resources in that direction. I mean, time is a resource for sure, and but yeah, since like this is the lower rank, you know, and people are like unsure, like, hey, is this person gonna go do it? You can't trust your teammates. It leads to this situation where that one flank just got us so much value. Effectively, I mean, I kind of got cocky here, but effectively they got 3 kills just from that one flank that Pharah did. If you kind of think about it. So Ana comes back. Bro, you need to speed boost. Yeah, I know you were trying to kill Ryan, but Ryan needs to come back too. So you guys gotta just get back together. Heals now. Okay. Oh, I mean, actually, you know what? I think on the upper rank, speed boost is the correct option right here. Me personally, I would have done heals because I'm more cautious. But I guess it is better to do speed boost right here, so that's fine. You guys finally get her. Ryan does a good job on not dying. My turrets kind of contribute to this because like they don't want to go in and just get wrecked by my turrets. They're kind of just getting poked here and there, and they're just like, it causes confusion and damage. So my turrets do a little bit of help right here. See, my turret almost gets 2 pops. Where did Junkrat go? It almost gets 2 pops, but no one's there to take advantage of it. Okay, so I should be back by now. Where am I? Zarya died. Oh, here I am. I throw in orbs. My orbs do so much damage, surprisingly. at full charge, which they actually don't take that long to charge. My orbs do good damage then. Okay, right here, I want to get beam charge on Ryan. Ryan charges in, gets nothing out of it. So right here is Sym. I want to be going for. I want to set up my resources, and then I want to go for the tank. Turret management is like your most important thing. Especially before they get here, it's really useful. So like, I think it's kind of worth going back and putting those turrets there. I don't know what Doomfist is doing back here. He should be up in the front. Ryan miraculously survives. What happens there, Ryan? Oh, he falls asleep. Yeah, good down on now. Fucking Doomfist wakes him up. Unless he kills. Come on, Doomfist. Come on. Ooh, no. Silver. Hashtag silver.
Clearing the area.
Yeah, I think this ranking's also like around silver, so like low gold, high
Do I have
high
your
silver.
attention yet?
Okay, this is good. You're staying with the tanks. It's good. That's good. Let me group up. I don't care what this guy doesn't seem so fun, like. I guess there are a couple good options here for Doomfist. You know, he's got a lot of walls in this section to like get value, but like, yeah. See how he doesn't confirm a killer here? Does he? Yeah, anyway, he doesn't confirm it. That's just speed for the healers on the other team. Assuming their healers are doing their job. Which, as a rule of thumb, yeah, see, she got healed already.
Rising uppercut!
Okay, what happens there? I pop Junkrat? Oh, probably the turret. I see no danger. What happened? I still don't see how I popped Junkrat. Oh, that was from earlier. Oh, there's his body. I probably just throw a turret or I probably just throw an orbit on me, he dies.
Hello! Greetings!
Gale the Mahol.
Hello! Barrier destroyed!
وريهم قوتك.
unstoppable.
Yeah, I don't like your positioning here, bro. Dang, our Ryan pins there, Ryan.
Vamos. Meteor strike.
Yeah, see, our Ryan ends up dying. Oh, no, 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 no. Their Ryan dies.
Splendid.
There you go. Our Ryan ends up dying because your positioning was kind of off. Zarya pops. Oh yeah.
This will only hurt for a bit.
That was a stupid dive. Just fed us. I want to get some early pokes here. Oh, how does... What? Oh, sleep. Man, good sleep. Where's our... Nice. Pew! Sana's not too bad, man. I'm pretty surprised. She pretty much saves us with that sleep. Or me in particular, because I'm the only one that got hit by it. Good backup. Really good.
Alla till mig!
So I'm back up here poking again. Our Doomfist is also back here. Drawing a lot of attention to himself. Oh. Dang, that was a pretty good move. They're like he like jumped forward and then smashed that way. And then went up and then away. That's the beginning of like decent. That's like decent Doomfist gameplay right there. Running away and still being able to go on offense. It's really interesting. That's a really decent play. So you know he has decent makings for a Doomfist. He knows when to get out. Sometimes. And we pretty much all grouped up again. Anna's over here handling Pharaoh.
Огонь!
Right, he charges there. Oh no, he charges. He's half health right now.
60 seconds. Yahi parambasta viktahe.
Oh, I wall right here. Honestly, this is like half luck. So this is like what happened from my perspective.
Turret in place.
Right here, I noticed that there's a push.
Огонь по готовности. 60 seconds.
So I ult.
Yahi parambasta
Right where that
viktahe.
Ryan was, where the Ryan's meet. And coincidentally, that
Fire at will.
Zarya ulted, and it just like came really handy right here. Turrets are doing work. Ryan goes down. What's her face goes down? Brig. Oh, there's 2 gravity balls right here? Is that what's going on? Oh yeah, ours just ulted too. That's funny. Man. And then wheel. Oh. Oh. Punch it. Oh. Damn. That's okay. That was a really bad time to bust wheel. It was already too late. And he didn't get enough value for it. Lucio just flies in. Probably because of Doomfist. Victor does that too. I hate when Rhines do that. They shield, kind of out of habit probably. When they should be just swinging. It's not important. It's not dangerous to do that in in some situations, but it adds up, and like it'll happen sometimes when you really need to like hunt something down, and you shield, and you don't correct that behavior earlier when it's not important, and it affects you when it is important. It's just a bad reflex.
Rising uppercut.
Like you won the engagement, you don't need to shield. You want to let your shield regen if anything.
Remaining.
So my turrets are still there. We should be getting back already. God, Doomfist is pooping somewhere. You hear him rushing. Okay punch. Push him back. One more time. He doesn't go in. I like that. Ryan just really wants to get in there. Notice how my turrets end up having this effect. I love it. Because at this point it's already too late to win. Because what happens, either everyone goes through and ignores my turrets and takes a little bit of damage, or my more favorite scenario, some of them fall back and try to pick up the turrets, while the other ones charge in and get wrecked. Even worse, she started to look backwards and then didn't finish it.
Hammer down!
Ryan ult fails. I hunt down the fucking Ryan. And then what else? Zarya ends up going down. She took damage from the turrets earlier, and now she just got finished off. Pretty much
10 seconds remaining.
Notice how Brig even just tries to get my turrets at the end and dies. Like, the turrets got so much value on this match.
Justice.
Probably get the kill. They also weren't doing a great job at using ult. It kinda just all adds up, you know? I could go back and look at ult management real quick, I suppose.
Overtime.
Vamos escurachar!
I mean, it's not really important.
Meteor strike!
Well, I think I'll just end the video there.
Victory.
So yeah, I'm gonna clip the video. I'm gonna leave the video off on that May wall I got in the beginning. Right there. The devil going for the kill. That's how I end it. But yeah, hopefully this video was a little helpful. Yeah, with May, like you want to be, of course, always looking for the wall options to cut them off. And sometimes, if you notice, like I didn't do it early because I wasn't confident with the angle. A lot of the times, if you're downhill, you could easily mess up the wall. So it's usually safer just to get closer. Kind of put yourself in danger right here and bust the wall when you're at a more confident angle. Even now, I messed up, um, but yeah, you have a better chance at getting it correct if you go a little forward. I also wanted to grab another person with her, so that's another reason I went forward. But yeah, hopefully um, you all like this video, and yeah, I'll end it there. Catch you all later.